My dear friends, you must have heard this story before. That this story goes like this: that uh, a guru who ordered the ashram cat to be tied before the evening service, and this was done so that the cat doesn't disturb the evening service. And it continued. The cat was being tied every day before the evening service. Now this guru died, and this thing still continued of tying the cat before the evening service. Now this cat died, and when this cat died, the new people, or the new guru and the other disciples, brought a new cat, and they were tying this cat before the evening service, forgetting the real reason why it was being tied. And so many years passed, and this guru's scholarly disciples wrote treatises on the liturgical significance of why they were tying the cat. My dear friends, this is the same story which happens in the gospel these days. These days we see Jesus targeting the lawyers and the Pharisees and scribes. And these scribes, who were the experts in the law of Moses, and the Pharisees, who were very strict in observing the law, for them Jesus is criticizing. Now, why is Jesus criticizing? Jesus is not criticizing them for their not about their knowledge about the law, but he is criticizing them because the way they live their life. They follow the law, and there's a kind of discrepancy between their knowledge of the law and the way they live their life. Jesus is criticizing them. Why? Because they have forgotten the main thing, the main important thing. Just like the story of the cat, the main thing was they were tying the cat so that it didn't disturb the people or the worshippers. But here, the Pharisees also, they follow the law, and they follow and they have their own understanding. But Jesus is criticizing and bringing in front of them that they have forgotten the main aspect, that is the aspect of mercy and compassion. They were so strict in following the law that if no one follows them, or if other people don't follow it, they used to get so enraged, and they used to get angry, and they used to despise the other people. And that is what Jesus is bringing to their notice. And they also get angry with Jesus because Jesus is bringing to their minds and to their hearts these things of mercy. When he says, "I desire mercy, not sacrifice," in the Gospel of Matthew. My dear friends, it can happen to us also. Many times we are caught up with the externals rather than what is important in our lives, what is the internal thing. No, what is the important message which Jesus gives us. So let us ask God that we don't only do the external rituals, but we also show love, we also show mercy, compassion, what Jesus is asking from these Pharisees today. Today we are reminded also about our role as prophets. So someone once said, "No, the business of a prophet of preaching is to comfort the disturbed and to disturb the comfortable." But when we do the opposite, when we comfort the comfortable or disturb those who are already disturbed, then we cease to play the role of a prophet. Today Jesus is asking us, and through as he says these woes to these Pharisees and the scribes, he is asking us also. We also need to come out of our comfort zones. We also need to strive to give hope, to give that faith to people who are already in distress, who are going through a lot of troubles. Today, let us ask, as we reflect on these readings today, let us ask God to give us a compassionate heart, a merciful heart, so that we know the needs of our brothers and sisters, and instead of helping them, we should not target them just like these Pharisees who are doing. Let us also remember our saint of today, Saint Margaret Mary, who also was targeted by her own convent, that whatever visions she was getting were all delusions, and all were fake. But she did not leave her faith, but she disturbed her congregation, disturbed her nuns, and did the mission which our Lord had entrusted to her. That is the mission of spreading the love of Christ through the devotion to the Sacred Heart. So as we are reflecting on this reading today and on this beautiful saint, let us ask God to give us the courage to fill our hearts with compassion and love, and to give this love to all the people whom we come in contact with.